chose talent development as my career because when I think about my parents and the adults around me when I was growing up, their career was their identity. And for a large chunk of your life, that's what you're doing, is your career. You're spending most of your time at work during the waking hours when you're an adult, and you're spending a lot of your energy building and developing your career. So I wanted to focus my career around helping people shape and grow and feel confident and successful in what ultimately becomes their identity. Some of the highlights of my career that I think have really helped shape me in who I am today in this industry is I've been in so many different dimensions of talent development. I've done new employee orientation. I started building mental health services talent development, one of my favorite programs. I got an opportunity to develop and implement and then watch the impact of it, which is the most exciting piece for any talent development person, is watching the impact of what they do, was an adolescents with addictions recovery program. So going and getting certified in a therapeutic model and then building a program to teach the therapists that were going to be implementing it how to utilize it effectively, and then watching their clients start to grow and hearing from the therapists the impact that the program was having that I taught them was really, really exciting and fulfilling. And then I got to continue to move into other industries. So, I moved into leadership development and started doing that and watching the impact of the leadership development programming on the leaders in the organization I worked in and watching them grow and strategies happen. That's the fulfilling part. And that is where I get the excitement is doing these programs that I don't know myself, and so I have to go learn it. Some of the immediate changes that I made within my first 6 months of joining E.R.A. surrounded how we deliver and what we deliver. So we're focusing on delivering in person and virtually, but you can't deliver the same content the same way over two different mediums. So we've really looked at restructuring how we deliver content virtually to meet the focus and what we know about best practices for how adults learn in that environment. We also implemented a learning management system, and we're looking at rolling out new services around organizational development offerings, such as new employee orientation support for organizations and what that first year of onboarding looks like, culture programming, and how to change your culture. So first understanding what your culture is and then how to grow and develop that culture. We're looking at train the trainers and instructional design offerings. So something that we didn't offer before, but now it is a new service that we're rolling out for our members, as well as organization-wide change management. I'm insistent on calling our team talent development for a couple of reasons. One, the industry as a whole has moved in that direction. Talent management, talent recruitment, those are terms that industries are hiring for. Educational worlds are training to, or educating to. Those are just the modern terms. I think the reason the shift has happened to those terms is really critical as well, because it used to be called training, which essentially meant someone was standing in front of the room speaking to a PowerPoint and everyone was sitting and listening and nodding and maybe taking notes. And we realized you're not a trainer, you're a facilitator of conversation. So then it became learning. I'm learning and I'm developing. And now it's really a person-centered language, I think, in saying talent development is recognizing our employees, our people, are our talent, and our talent is a really important asset, and we need to develop our talent. So I think that language is really indicating the trend and shift in mindset of the way companies operate and view their employees now. I think the most important thing in talent development right now is recognizing that what we should be developing are people's capabilities and knowledge and skills that can be applied in multiple different career paths. I think in the way work is shifting so quickly now in hiring for things that aren't necessarily the specific skills. We often hear now people saying, I'm hiring talent with skills and capabilities I can't teach. I can't teach you to be an extrovert, and this role needs you to be an extrovert, but I can teach you a lot of skills around how to be successful in a type of position like this. So I think talent development is really becoming a real critical part of organizations as they're recruiting talent and recognizing what am I willing to develop and what am I not. And they're starting to pull talent development in more and more. And I think that's, in the talent development industry, I know that's a lot of conversations we're having, is how are we going to continue to help diversify internal development for team members, because we're hiring more and more for things that I can't teach. And so what that means, there's a lot of teaching our organizations and leaders are willing to do, but we have to then create all of that for them. So that's what I'm starting to notice as the newest trend is universal cross-industry capabilities are what we're starting to focus development on to help organizations recruit the right talent. The impact of talent development in an organization is critical. Businesses are going to define their strategy. And then you recognize that your human capital, your people, your talent are the biggest piece to get you to that strategy. But that also means that there's knowledge and capabilities that those individuals within your organization need to have to get you to that strategy. So talent development is pivotal in organizations getting there, because the people piece of getting the work done and making the things, whatever they are, happen is important in achieving that. So we have to develop our knowledge and capabilities within our team members to help drive you towards whatever those strategies are, whatever your business goals are. The people are what gets you there. And so developing the people is what's most important. Talent development plays a big role in helping organizations engage, attract new employees, and retain them, especially in this coming out of COVID world, because organizations are having to start getting creative in what they do and who they recruit and who the recruiting pool is. And then if I'm recruiting people in different lights that have different backgrounds and different experiences, we need to really start focusing on how to bring them into our organization, get them hooked right away, and then recognize all the different ways an organization's not only going to develop and support them in the career that they came in for, but the career pathing opportunities. Career pathing as a concept is not new. Career pathing has always been viewed as linear, right? I go up a ladder. And really now organizations are needing to shift their mindset to career pathing being all of the other opportunities within my organization, and how can I help get folks ready to move over, move up, maybe even move down into an entry-level role within an entirely different department because they want to shift their career over there. Talent development is going to be pivotal in all of that to create an environment where employees are supported and taught and can do that. We're addressing the different ways adults learn and generations learn by providing solutions and learning content in all of the ways. So all of the modalities. So we're going to have in-person courses, live, interactive, for those that like to attend that stuff. We're going to have self-paced on-demand offerings for adults that like to learn at their own pace and their own time. We have a YouTube channel, and we're going to start uploading content to the YouTube channel to help people that want to pop in and do a quick snippet. They can learn something quickly, that micro-learning concept. If I have 10 minutes, let me go watch a video. And we're also going to be delivering content over podcasting. So for those that like to listen to a podcast at the gym like I do and learn things, then that's another modality we're going to be utilizing. And we're also going to be adding blogs onto the website. So keep your eyes peeled for those. So any way people like to learn and consume content is how we're going to be delivering it throughout 2022 and beyond. So with our classic courses, we've really spent time while I'm here overhauling all of them and bringing new offerings for leadership next year in terms of scaling it to the level of leadership you're at or career pathing towards. So there's going to be brand new programming we've never offered before, as well as overhauling existing programming to get it up to speed with modern focuses and traditional talent development areas within leadership that some of it was behind on. So really updating and revamping that content. So there's going to be all new stuff next year, all the way from foundations of leadership through to an executive development program. So we're really excited about the new public offerings. And then we're revamping our HR supports as well. So the Institute for HR Mastery is going to be structured in similar areas that HR professionals are used to around administrative supports, operational supports, and strategic supports. So keep your eyes peeled, because more stuff's going to be coming for our Institute for HR Mastery, just like all of our new content for leadership and team building as well. Our ultimate goal in taking care of our members and what the talent development group at E.R.A. is here to offer is to be a true extension of their talent development department. So whether you have one person or a team, we want you to view us as your true extension that's going to give our small and medium-sized business members all the same access and all the same supports that a Fortune 100 company has within their talent development organization. We want to be that true partner. Really bad training that I've been a part of, and there's a few of them, but they all have this trending theme, and there's even books about this now, where they say, "Tellin' ain't trainin'." It's a whole book. It's a couple of them, book series. And the courses that I've attended where I'm lectured at, and I'm not engaged in any way except at pause points where they'll say, "Any questions?" Right. That's not development. That's not learning. That's not growing. That's treating me like a child. That's not adult learning theory. So every time I attend a training program that really is just someone lecturing at me, it kills my creativity and it makes me claw inside. I can't stand it. So as we continue to evolve our services, we're directly going against all of that. Everything's going to be workshop style. Everything's going to be engaging, interactive, application exercises, because I can't stand just lectures. Yeah, my life outside of talent development and E.R.A., although my husband would challenge that it blends. He'll tell me I don't need to be coached right now. But I am a wife of an Army veteran. I am a mother of an 11-year-old boy and a stepmother of an 11-year-old girl. So it's kind of like having twins when they're together. It's really fun. And we have 2 dogs and just a lot of chaos when you're outside of here trying to run everybody to where they need to go and do all of the things that you need to do outside of here. My husband and I are big movie buffs, so every free chance we get, we're going to the movies. We've really been enjoying this streaming new movies thing, because it's of course much more comfortable to do the movies from your couch, but we're big into movies and going and doing that, and the kids are the kids are into a lot of fun stuff, and it's just fun to go to all of that.